Jonathan Abecassis, CN Director of Public Affairs and Media Relations, joins us now. Jonathan, thank you for joining us on the program. Appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
What's your reaction to the verdict from the board?
We would have preferred a negotiated settlement. We tried to have a negotiated settlement for the last 9 months. We put forward 5 good offers. Unfortunately, we came to the conclusion that there was simply no way to get that kind of a deal going with the Teamsters at the bargaining table. So we are satisfied that this ends the labor conflict and that we can get back to our primary focus, something we do every day, which is to power the economy.
Does it really end the conflict, though, Jonathan? Because Teamsters has said that they are ready to drag this decision to the court. So what does that mean for you? And does it really end here?
I can't speculate on what the Teamsters are going to do, nor on what their appeal is going to look like. Our company and railroaders everywhere get up every day to power the economy, to move the goods that Canadians use, whether it's their phones, the laptops, the TVs that they're watching us on at home. The reality of it is pretty much everything we use goes on a train at some point. So for us, the important thing is to be able to refocus our energies where they are best spent, which is on getting the economy moving again.
Jonathan, with due respect, I'm not asking you to speculate. I have spoken with Teamsters before you, and they have confirmed that they are going to court. So I ask you again, what does that mean for you?
I'm going to have to wait to see what the appeal looks like, and I'm going to wait to see how the judge is going to rule if it gets to that. Our energies as a company, we are not a law firm. Our focus is very much on the economy and getting goods moving again. That's what we're about. That's what we do every single day. Now, bear in mind, we tried to get a deal for 9 months. We put 5 good offers to them, consistent offers with better pay, increased rest, as well as better benefits. Unfortunately, the Teamsters were not looking for a deal at the table. They were looking to put pressure on the company to get their demands. That's how we ended up here.
Now, your employees, as we understand, with the help of the union, have had some demands, which you and I have discussed in the past few days as well. Some of them include wages or scheduling or even job safety issues, depending on the number of hours that they work for. I want to understand, Jonathan, how do you end up working with a force that is now so disgruntled with its employer?
We're going to be working twice as hard to mend the bridges and to be able to collaborate even closer with our employees. We are focused with every inch, with every fiber of our beings on getting the economy moving. That's what we do. We know that we have a workforce of 25,000 people that get up every single day and help us do this. They're the ones who drive these locomotives. They're the ones who go to the customer sites. They're the ones at the end of the day who are helping us to do this.
And they are the ones who are unhappy with you today because of some of the decisions that you've not been able to make in negotiations.
We've tried to negotiate. This is something I can't stress enough because after 9 months at the table, we put 5 good offers to them. None of the offers got any response until a weekend ago. So if the Teamsters wanted to get an agreement, we were right there with them. We tried to do that. Unfortunately, this process wasn't driving us any closer to an agreement. That's why we ended up where we were. Now, we would have preferred a negotiated settlement. Unfortunately, it's not the way it panned out.
Now, the parties are to attend a so-called management meeting on August 29th to further discuss the arbitration process. Explain to us, Jonathan, what does this process ahead really look like?
So an arbitration is when a third party decides the terms of the contract. It doesn't favor one party or the other. It favors the Canadian economy because it avoids a lengthy disruption. It's kind of like having a referee in a hockey game make a call and decide whether or not the penalty is valid or whether or not the goal is valid. It takes both sides, it looks and considers everything at stake and makes a decision based on that.
Okay, we leave it at that for tonight. Jonathan Abecassis, CN Director of Public Affairs and Media Relations, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you.